kufika kwa azibambo ose. Azibambo ose futi yani ibiseni. Azibambo ose, you know the soldiers and the police, they don't just kill anybody. They kill the targeted. Futi yani ifuti iwobere the targeted. What do we say? What do we say? Everybody can the president can done amachoka kumuntu wankazi ndukunamba. A girl child is important ndukunamba. Mwana wankazi amafuna zakale gogo ngadine ndukunamba. So if you rape her today, is she going to produce? Is she going to be a gogo? Is she going to be a leader? And yes, I can't pass and they would stop, want to go. Want to go.
Guy, you need to go beside the son. Just go here before you manage. That and baboy. Where is humanity? Rape has become a daily norm, even if it is common. But every new case feels like a fresh cat on an old hearing wound. Young blameless souls are surveyed with lusty eyes. Sexual opportunists claiming for the time they will select their immature structure. Where is humanity? I'm in a society where being born a girl calls for fear, where projecting a girl child makes you drop a tear, wondering what you will go through when you're not near. Every male opponent becomes a perpetuator. Who can she trust? Calling a father in just the brink of an eye, he happily, mercilessly defiles her own product, leaving her with a stain that can never be clean or breached. Where is humanity? Sexual harassment is a disease that scientists and doctors have failed to find a cure. Where is humanity? Her age isn't an excuse to her. They watch her breathe, climb, plan if she can, with no remorse. They grab her pride, leaving her speechless, watching her move in the verge of death, making her feel worthless, struggling with emotions. Where is humanity?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patricia Anwaite Nyirongo from the Catholic University of Malawi, a young leader from Malawi Girl Guides Association. I have the petition to read. Say no to rape. To the Minister of Gender, through the Chief Executive Officer, City Assembly, I stand before you as a girl child from Malawi. We have come to you with our petition, sir. So many times we hear our leaders telling us that if one educates a girl child, then you educate the nation. If sexual violence against girls is not addressed, there is very little hope of the bright future that we promise the nation. Ending violence against children and young people is especially important because violence against girls affects the entire society. We have come here to your office today with our request as follows. 1. According to a report on violence against children and young women in Malawi, the reports indicates that 1 out of 5 females aged 18 to 25 years in Malawi experienced at least one incident of sexual abuse before turning 8 years of age. We hence demand to know what government is doing with this kind of disturbing liberation. 2. We demand the law enforcers, especially the police, to be proactive in dealing with sexual harassment cases. Most times the police are there to just receive grievances, but we do not see them working on preventing the same. 3. We demand the law enforcers to be approachable and observe high scoffness in protecting our identities when we have complaints about sexual assault cases.
I'm the Programs Coordinator for Young Women Rise. Young Women Rise is a young women-led non-governmental organization. It was founded by a group of teen mothers and other young women who face the pressures to get married at an early age. Young Women Rise, it exists mainly to empower young women and girls aged 30 and below. And the organization also ensures that young women fully enjoy their human rights, thereby rising to greater heights, hence our motto, creating a better future for Malawian girls. But then, how can young women rise when they're gruesomely raped? How can they rise when they're being infected with STDs? How can they rise when their rights to education is shattered? How can they rise when their lives are cut short? How can they rise when they're in shame, threatened, and can't testify against their culprits? We are demanding the following: rearresting of the perpetrators of this social injustice, prompt relegation and award deterrent sentence to the offenders. The 1945 Universal Declaration of Human Rights, of which Malawi is partly to, clearly states that everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of a person. No one shall be subjected to torture or cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment. In Malawi's Constitution Bill of Rights, several states that statutes were enacted to protect human dignity regardless of any orientation, inclusive gender. It is within your Young Women's Rights Conviction that, as United Nations member state and a signatory of many conventions and treaties that seek to promote justice and equal treatment of all persons regardless of gender, race, nationality, and ethnic background, Malawi should walk the talk by ensuring that such provisions are being jealously safeguarded. Young Women's Rights therefore expects at utmost hope that the demands raised in this petition will be accorded their due attention with immediate effect. This petition has been signed by Miriam Chilemba, Executive Director, Young Women's Rights. Thank you.